Dollar Tree built one of the most powerful promises in American retail with just 2 words: $1. You could walk through the door, fill a basket, count the items, and know roughly what the total would be before reaching the register. For seniors living on Social Security, that simplicity was not a gimmick, it was a budgeting tool. But that store is disappearing. Dollar Tree is now installing customer price scanners in some locations because the price is no longer obvious. The same aisle can contain products at $1.25, $3, $5, and in some stores even higher price points. The company's own first quarter results show how quickly this transformation is spreading. By May 2, 2026, approximately 900 Dollar Tree locations had been converted to its multi-price format. About 630 were converted or added in just 1 quarter. And here is the number that should get your attention. Dollar Tree reported that its average transaction increased 5% while customer traffic declined 1%. Fewer visits, but more money spent per visit. That does not automatically mean Dollar Tree is a bad place to shop. It means the old shopping method no longer works. If you still treat every green sign as permission to stop comparing prices, the new system can quietly take more from your monthly budget than you realize. Today, we are exposing 9 moves seniors can use to survive Dollar Tree's multi-price era. We will show you why the new scanners matter, how higher-priced products blend into familiar aisles, how small packages can cost more per ounce, and the receipt check that can stop a pricing mistake before you leave the parking lot. Stay to number 1, because we will combine every move into one simple shopping system and walk through a realistic basket, dollar by dollar. If you shop on a fixed income, subscribe to Ready Shelf. We do not just save money, we expose the system. Let's get into it. Number 9. Retire the one price assumption. The first move is psychological, and it may be the most important. Stop entering Dollar Tree as if every item has the same price. For decades, shoppers learned a shortcut. 10 items meant about $10 before tax. Even after the standard price moved to $1.25, the mental calculation remained easy. 10 items meant $12.50. You did not need a calculator, an app, or a magnifying glass. Multi-price merchandising breaks that shortcut. A basket with 10 products could contain 6 items at $1.25, 2 at $3, 1 at $5, and 1 at $7. That basket is $25.50 before tax. Someone using the old one-price assumption might expect $12.50. The difference is $13, more than double the expected total. That example is an illustration, but the business shift is real. Dollar Tree reported 9,382 stores in the United States and Canada at the end of its first quarter, with roughly 5,900 operating in the multi-price format. That means the multi-price model is no longer a small experiment hiding in a few test markets. It is a major part of the chain. Most shoppers still see the Dollar Tree name and mentally round every product down. Smart shoppers now treat the store like any other retailer. Every item has its own price, and every price must earn its place in the cart. Here is what you do. Before entering the store, write one sentence at the top of your list. Nothing goes into the cart without a confirmed price. If the shelf label is missing, blocked, or unclear, do not guess. Use the customer price scanner if the store has one. Use the barcode scanner inside the Dollar Tree app, or ask an employee before checkout. The scanner is not proof that every price is unfair. It is proof that the old assumption is no longer safe. But recognizing multiple prices is only the beginning. The next trap is how those prices are presented inside the aisle. Number 8. Read the shelf, not the brand name. Dollar Tree's original advantage was consistency. The store name told you the price. In the new format, placement matters much more. Higher-priced products can sit beside traditional $1.25 merchandise. Larger packages, seasonal goods, frozen foods, household products, toys, and name-brand items may use different price points. When shelves are busy or labels have shifted, it is easy to associate one sign with the wrong product. This becomes especially difficult for older shoppers with limited vision or mobility. You may not want to bend down to read a label near the floor. You may be shopping in a hurry because standing for long periods is painful. You may see a familiar package in a familiar store and reasonably assume the familiar price still applies. That is exactly when the new scanner becomes useful. Reports about the scanners have caused frustration because shoppers never expected to need a price check station inside Dollar Tree. But the scanner can work in your favor if you use it before the register. Dollar Tree also promotes a barcode scanning feature in its official app that can provide product information while you shop. Availability and pricing can vary by location, so the screen is a checkpoint, not a promise that every store carries the same item at the same price. Imagine picking up 4 kitchen products that you believe cost $1.25 each. You expect $5. If 2 actually cost $3, the group totals $8.50. That single shelf misunderstanding adds $3.50. Repeat it in 3 departments and more than $10 can disappear from a fixed weekly budget. Most shoppers discover the difference only after the cashier announces the total. Smart shoppers scan questionable items while they can still make a calm decision. Here is what you do. Match 3 things before placing a product in your cart: the item description on the label, the package size, and the price. If any one of those does not match, scan it. Take a quick photo of the shelf label when the price matters. Do not move labels or merchandise. The photo simply gives you a reference if the register displays something different. And if reading small labels is difficult, use your phone camera's zoom before reaching for the product. That simple move can save your knees, your time, and your money. But even a correctly labeled product can be a poor deal. The next number exposes the math Dollar Tree's small packages can hide. Number 7. Calculate the unit price. A low sticker price is not the same thing as a low product price. Dollar Tree specializes in small packages because a smaller box can keep the amount you pay today within reach. That can be genuinely helpful when money is tight or when a one-person household would waste a larger package. But it can also create an expensive illusion. Suppose one store sells a 5-ounce package for $1.25. That equals 25 cents per ounce. A supermarket sells a 15-ounce package for $3. The larger package looks more expensive at the register, but it costs 20 cents per ounce. If you will use all of it, the supermarket package is the better value. Now reverse the situation. A senior living alone buys a bulk package for $6, uses half, and throws the rest away. The effective cost of what was actually consumed doubles. In that case, the smaller Dollar Tree package may be the smarter purchase, even with a higher unit price. The answer is not always buy big. The answer is compare what you pay with what you will use. This matters even more now that multi-price merchandise includes larger packages. A $3 or $5 product may look like an automatic upgrade, but a larger package does not guarantee a better unit cost. Manufacturers can change count, weight, thickness, concentration, or serving size. 2 bottles that look almost identical may contain different amounts. Most shoppers compare the front of the package. Smart shoppers compare ounces, counts, and uses. Here is what you do. Carry a small calculator or use the calculator on your phone. Divide price by ounces, sheets, tablets, bags, or servings. For products you buy repeatedly, write down the best unit price you normally find at Walmart, Aldi, Kroger, or your local supermarket. You do not need a database of every product. Track only 10 essentials that consume the largest part of your monthly budget. Detergent, paper goods, coffee, canned protein, trash bags, batteries, over-the-counter basics, and the food you buy every week. If the Dollar Tree unit price beats your benchmark and the quality works for you, buy it. If it loses, leave it. The green sign does not get a vote. And unit price is not the only calculation. Number 6 shows why a bargain becomes expensive when it was never on your list. Number 6. Defend yourself against the treasure hunt effect. Dollar Tree calls itself a destination for value, convenience, and discovery. That last word matters, discovery. The store is designed to make browsing feel rewarding. Seasonal displays, limited finds, brand name surprises, and constantly changing inventory create the feeling that if you do not buy something now, it may be gone tomorrow. Retailers call this treasure hunt shopping. Customers call it finding a deal. Multi-price merchandise increases the power of that experience. A $5 decorative item still feels inexpensive compared with a $20 version at another store. A $3 snack bundle feels small enough to add without discussion. But 4 unplanned $5 discoveries equal $20. That can be several meals, a prescription copay, or part of a utility bill. Dollar Tree's 2026 first quarter numbers show the financial effect of bigger baskets. Net sales rose 7.2% to about $5 billion. Comparable store sales increased 3.5%, driven by a 4.5% increase in the average ticket, even as traffic fell 1%. Customers did not necessarily visit more. They spent more when they did visit. That is good news for the company. It is not automatically good news for your budget. Consider a shopper who enters for toothpaste, dish soap, and greeting cards. The planned basket is $5. Then come a $3 storage container, a $5 seasonal decoration, and 2 snacks at $1.25 each. The total becomes $15.50 before tax. Nothing felt expensive by itself, but the final basket costs more than 3 times the original plan. Most shoppers ask, is this cheap? Smart shoppers ask, did I plan to buy this at all? Here is what you do. Set 2 limits before entering. A list limit and a discovery limit. Your list limit covers necessities. Your discovery limit might be $0, $3, or $5, depending on your budget. Carry that amount in cash if impulse buying is a recurring problem. When the discovery money is gone, browsing is over. You can still enjoy the hunt. You simply stop the hunt from raiding your retirement income. Now let's expose a category where the lowest sticker price can create a much bigger problem. Products you consume or use on your body. Number 5. Inspect dates, seals, and instructions before price. Discount does not mean defective. Dollar Tree sells many perfectly usable foods, household products, and personal care items, but bargain shopping never cancels the need for a safety check. Small print matters. Before buying food, read the date and examine the package. Look for swelling, leaks, deep dents near a seam, broken seals, moisture damage, or signs that a frozen item has thawed and refrozen. For personal care products, confirm the seal is intact and the directions match your intended use. For anything electrical, read the rating and warnings. This is especially important for seniors taking medication or managing chronic conditions. A product that looks similar to your usual item may contain a different active ingredient, dosage, concentration, sodium level, or serving size. The cheaper box is not a bargain if it conflicts with your doctor's instructions or causes you to buy the correct product again. Do not use a retail video as medical advice. When an over-the-counter product could interact with medication or a health condition, ask a pharmacist or clinician. The financial math is simple. A $1.25 food item thrown away is a 100% loss. A $5 personal care product you cannot use is also a 100% loss. The lowest price in the store becomes the highest price when the product delivers zero value. Most shoppers inspect the price and assume the rest. Smart shoppers inspect the product first and let the price come second. Here is what you do. Use a 5-second check. Date, seal, damage, size, instructions. Do it before the item enters your cart. If the print is too small, use your phone camera to magnify it. If a product looks damaged, leave it on the shelf and tell an employee rather than moving it to another location. And do not stockpile simply because the item is cheap. Buy only what you can use before quality declines. A pantry full of forgotten bargains is money that cannot pay this month's bills. Number 4 takes us from the product to the package. This is where familiar brands can quietly defeat comparison shopping. Number 4. Compare the exact version, not the logo. Finding a national brand at Dollar Tree creates an immediate sense of victory. But the same logo does not always mean the same product configuration. The package may be smaller. The count may be lower. A cleaner may be ready to use instead of concentrated. A food package may contain fewer servings. A battery pack may include fewer cells. A roll may have fewer sheets. Without checking the details, you can compare a small Dollar Tree package with a larger supermarket package as if they were identical. For illustration, imagine a 2-count branded item at $1.25. Each unit costs 62.5 cents. Another retailer sells an 8-count package for $4. Each unit costs 50 cents. Dollar Tree wins on today's cash outlay. The larger retailer wins on unit cost. Which option is better depends on whether you need 2, can afford 8, and will use all 8. There is another layer. Store brand products at supermarkets, Walmart, Aldi, or pharmacies can cost less per use than a small national brand package at Dollar Tree. Brand recognition is not a substitute for arithmetic. Most shoppers see a logo and remember the price at another store. Smart shoppers confirm count, weight, concentration, and model number. Here is what you do. When a name brand item catches your attention, turn the package around. Find the net weight or count. Compare it with the size you normally buy. For concentrated products, compare the number of uses, not the ounces alone. For batteries, bulbs, chargers, or tools, confirm the specifications fit your device and your needs. If you cannot make a fair comparison in the aisle, take a photo and wait. A deal that disappears before you verify, it was never guaranteed savings. Another deal will come. The next move is for shoppers who order from home, where a low product price can be buried under a very different total. Number 3, expose the delivery total before pressing order. For seniors with limited mobility, Dollar Tree's same-day delivery can be useful. It can eliminate driving, lifting, and standing in line. But convenience has its own price system. Dollar Tree's official same-day delivery page says the service is available for a fee, and that fees are displayed at checkout. The service is operated through Instacart. Depending on the order and location, the final cost can include delivery charges, service fees, taxes, bag charges, special handling, long-distance charges, priority charges, and a tip. Even an Instacart Plus membership does not guarantee that every fee disappears. Suppose a small order contains 12 products averaging $2 each. The merchandise totals $24. If all delivery-related costs and tip add $8, the delivered total becomes $32. That is a 1/3 increase over the merchandise total. The exact fees vary, but the lesson does not. Never judge a delivery order by the cart subtotal. Online ordering can also involve different availability and substitutions. A replacement at a different size or price can change the value calculation. A photograph of a product is not enough. Confirm the current price, size, quantity, and substitution setting before checkout. Most shoppers celebrate the low cart subtotal. Smart shoppers compare the final delivered total with the cost of pickup, a family member's help, or combining errands into one trip. Here is what you do. Build the order, advance to the final review screen, and write down the complete total before submitting. Subtract the merchandise subtotal. The difference is the real convenience cost. Then ask whether that cost is worth the time, fuel, mobility strain, and risk the service saves you. Sometimes the answer is yes. Paying for delivery can be a rational safety decision. The goal is not to reject convenience. The goal is to buy it knowingly. If you order shipped merchandise, Dollar Tree says shipping to a local store for pickup can be free on eligible orders, while direct shipping charges depend on the order. Compare every available fulfillment method before paying. Now we reach the final defense before the full system, the 60-second receipt audit. Number 2, do not leave until the receipt agrees with the shelf. When stores carry several price points, checkout becomes the moment of truth. A shelf label can be misplaced. A promotion can expire. A barcode can ring differently from what you expected. None of these possibilities prove wrongdoing, but everyone can cost you money if you notice only after arriving home. The best time to resolve a price question is while the product, shelf photo, receipt, and store staff are all in the same place. Imagine a 20-item basket. If 2 products ring $1.75 higher than expected, the difference is $3.50. Repeat that mistake once a week, and it becomes $182 over a year. That is why small errors deserve attention on a fixed income. Do not wait until the total feels wrong. A basket can contain both overcharges and forgotten higher-priced items. The final number alone cannot tell you which occurred. Most shoppers fold the receipt and discover the issue days later. Smart shoppers stop near the exit, out of everyone's way, and perform a 60-second audit. Here is what you do. First, count the higher-priced items in your cart before checkout. Second, watch the screen as each item scans when possible. Third, after paying, compare the receipt with those higher-priced products and any shelf labels you photographed. Fourth, if something does not match, remain calm and ask an employee to verify it. Local pricing laws and store procedures differ, so request the correction available at that location rather than assuming a specific remedy. Keep the receipt until you inspect every product at home. A receipt is not clutter when it protects your budget. Everything we have covered saves money on its own. The real win comes from running all of it together. Number 1. The Dollar Tree Price Check Stack. This is the system smart seniors can use on every visit, even if they never download an app. Move 1. Plan the basket. Write your necessities and set a maximum total before entering. Add a separate discovery allowance, even if that allowance is 0. Move 2. Confirm every price. Read the shelf label, match the description and size, and scan anything unclear. Treat $1.25, $3, $5, and every other price as separate decisions. Move 3. Compare value. Check unit cost, package count, concentration, and how much you will actually use. A smaller package can be right for a one-person household. A larger package can be right for a product you consume regularly. The winner is the product with the lowest cost for the value you will really receive. Move 4. Inspect the product. Check the date, seal, damage, size, and instructions. A product you cannot safely use has no bargain price. Move 5. Audit the total. Review delivery fees before an online order, or check the receipt before leaving a store. Now let's run the stack through a realistic example. You enter Dollar Tree with a $15 merchandise budget. Your list contains greeting cards, dish soap, storage bags, toothpaste, canned vegetables, and a small seasonal item for a grandchild. The greeting cards are clearly marked at $1.25 each. You need 2. Running total, $2.50. The dish soap looks familiar, but the shelf contains multiple sizes and prices. You scan the bottle and discover that the larger option is $3. You check the ounces and compare them with your normal supermarket benchmark. In this example, the smaller $1.25 bottle costs more per ounce, while the $3 bottle costs less per ounce, and you know you will use it. You choose the larger bottle. Running total, $5.50. Next are storage bags. A national brand package catches your eye, but it contains fewer bags than the store brand box you normally buy elsewhere. The Dollar Tree package would cost about 2 cents more per bag. You leave it. Running total remains $5.50. The toothpaste is $1.25. You check the tube size and active ingredient. It matches what you need and the seal is intact. Running total, $6.75. You pick up 2 cans of vegetables at $1.25 each. You check the dates and inspect the cans for damage. Running total, $9.25. Then you find the seasonal item. The old Dollar Tree reflex tells you it must be $1.25. The shelf label is partly blocked, so you scan it. The actual price is $5. You compare that with the discovery allowance you set before entering. Your allowance is $3, so the item goes back in its correct location. At checkout, your merchandise total is $9.25 before tax. You inspect the receipt and confirm every line. Now compare that with the casual version of the same trip. The casual shopper assumes the dish soap and seasonal item are both $1.25, grabs the branded storage bags without checking the count, adds 2 unplanned $3 discoveries, and notices the total only after paying. That basket can easily reach more than $20. The system basket stayed under $10 because it eliminated a poor unit price purchase, rejected a $5 impulse, and blocked $6 of unplanned merchandise. The exact savings will differ by store and product, but the method remains the same. If this system prevents only $8 of unnecessary spending on one weekly trip, that is $416 over 52 weeks. If it prevents $12, that is $624. For someone living on Social Security, that is not pocket change. That is part of a property tax bill, several utility payments, or money that stays available for medical needs. Most shoppers will never run the full stack. They will trust the store name, react to the sticker price, and discover the real total at the register. You will enter with a limit, confirm every price, compare every unit, inspect every product, and audit every receipt. Dollar Tree has not stopped offering bargains. It has stopped making those bargains automatic. The scanner is not your enemy. Confusion is. Use the scanner as a tool, the unit price as your evidence, and your shopping list as your defense. Drop your best Dollar Tree find in the comments. Tell us the product, the price, and whether it still beats the same item somewhere else. We read every single one, and if someone you know still walks into Dollar Tree assuming everything costs the same, send them this video before their next trip. At ReadyShelf, we do not just save money, we expose the system. Subscribe, stay sharp, and we will see you in the next one.